but at the same time, when you think about it,
The very you can touch one of his men.
so sorry for this terrible angle. I really need a car mount. But anyway, I'm about what, like 55% of the way in now, so I know I haven't made much progress since the last time I checked in, but I'm starting to see a little bit. Okay, I'm starting to like it a little more. Reese I don't know, Reese has gotten introduced, which I was wondering when he was going to come in, because I've seen things about him on social media. I can't remember if people like him or not, but he seems to be like the bad guy, at least for now. I don't know, I just feel like it's giving very much like Vampire Diary vibes, because of the whole like, well, I guess they're not fighting over the girl necessarily, but you know, she's just in the middle. He's messing with Tamlin, and you know, they're like showing their teeth and like all this stuff. Like, I don't know, it's giving Damien, which I love Damien. But anyway, yeah, so I'm excited to see like how that all develops and where his character goes, because I'm pretty sure people like him, right? I'm pretty sure people like him, so I'm like, is he gonna go from like bad to good, or do people just like the bad guy? Like, I don't know. Anyway, I gotta get back to it, because not the seatbelt trying to take me out. I'm ready to see where this goes, so I'm gonna get back to listening while I work.
In about 3 miles.
Also, I got yet another gift card for Barnes & Noble. I keep getting gift cards. It's only $5, but I keep getting gift cards because I do this thing called Fetch, like the app called Fetch. I'll have it in the link in the bio if you want to check it out. I mean, it's free. But you literally just scan receipts on it, and after so many points, you'll be able to like redeem those points for gift cards. And I always get a Barnes & Noble gift card. Yes, it's legit. I've gotten many gift cards, like 10 now. So yeah, I just keep getting Barnes & Noble gift cards. I really want to go to Barnes, but I know exactly what I want to get, so I need to save up my gift cards, because since it's only $5, I think the book is like $18. I really want to get Divine Rivals, because I love that book so much. I can't wait to be able to read Ruthless Vows, but I want to get through a lot of this TBR before I go into Ruthless Vows. But yeah, I really like that book. It was so cute. I loved it. It was so cute. I can't. You're telling me? Oh my gosh. Please, I'm sorry if this is a spoiler. If you haven't read the book, skip like a minute or two. But you're telling me that all she had to do was say, and she would have broke his curse? I'm so mad at her right now. I'm so mad at her right now, because like, wow, like, ooh, no, I'm so upset. The third, hang on. I'm gonna go to sleep, but tomorrow we'll see what book we start. Maybe I should get back to Magnolia Parks, y'all. I don't know what it is about Magnolia Parks, but I think it's just so boring. Unpopular opinion, but it's a little boring. I'm just like, okay, I get it. Y'all want to be together, but you're not together. What else? Like, okay, you guys, so it's the next morning. I'm currently rotting away in bed because I just don't feel the greatest. Like, I don't really know what's wrong. I just feel dehydrated. Like, I feel weak. I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat. So I'm just watching Kyra right now on YouTube. 9 times out of 10, if I'm watching YouTube, it's going to be a Kyra video, because I stand a good hour-long Kyra video. But, yeah, I think I'm going to... I don't have my Kindle by me. I honestly don't even know where it is. It's probably downstairs. Anyway, so I am going to read after watching this video. I don't know if I want to do Magnolia Parks or if I want to go ahead and start on As Good as Dead. I really need to get through Magnolia Parks though, because it's been so long, and I've tried to read this book for like, I think it's been like since October maybe, and I don't know what it is. it's just not speaking to me. But I'm gonna try. It's just really, like, it's just the same thing over and over. And I'm like, when are we gonna get through this, guys? Like, I don't see how we're gonna get there, but maybe I should just fight through it, because even with ACOTAR, I was like, don't really care for this book. And then towards the end, I was like, okay. Like, it's still not my favorite, but, like, you know, we're building up for book 2, so should we give it another try? I don't know, I just want to lay down and sleep. Okay, my loves, we are going to close out this video. I feel like I have definitely picked up the pace this week compared to last week. So I just want to give you guys a quick wrap up of what I have been reading. So y'all know that I read, what is it called? ACOTAR. I think I gave you guys my thoughts on that. I read Good Girl, Bad Blood. I gave you guys my thoughts on that. But I just finished A Couple Next Door. So I went through this book really fast. It was pretty fast paced. But I don't know. I have conflicting thoughts, because the very first half of the book, like half of the book, I was just like, this is so dumb. Like, this is like a 2-star. Like, the FMC is so annoying, because I don't know, she was just very, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Something about her was just getting under my skin. Also, she just kept repeating, like, oh, I'm drinking, so I have to pump and dump. Like, oh, I gotta pour it down the drain, this and that. It makes sense why she kept saying that. Like, it all comes together towards the end of the book, or like the middle end, so it makes sense. But I was just like, girl, like the beginning of it, when I was listening, I was just like, girl, like. And then the main premise of the book, basically a couple goes next door to their like, I guess their next door neighbor's house for a dinner party, and their babysitter canceled on them, so their babysitter couldn't come, and the husband really didn't want to not go to this dinner party, and so they ended up just leaving the baby at home, since they were only right next door. I think it was like a townhouse, I believe, I don't know, but and yeah, so they left the baby at home, had a baby monitor, ended up checking on the baby once they got home in the middle of the night, and the baby was not in the crib. So the only thing that irritated me with it, not the only thing, one of the things that irritated me with this book was that it never, like, clarified, is that how did they have the baby monitor on the baby and didn't see anything happen, right? Because they would take turns every 30 minutes. The wife would go check on the baby, like actually go to the house and check on the baby, feed it, do whatever they needed to do, and then go back to the dinner party. And then 30 minutes later, the husband would go check on the baby, change the diaper, whatever he needed to do, and then go back to the dinner party. I'm assuming they left the monitor at the dinner party. Maybe they weren't, I don't know. It's just like, that just didn't make sense to me, because someone would have seen something if y'all had a monitor on the baby. That's number one. Number two, again, the FMC was just very, just like, come on, girl. Like, but then, you know, after like 75% of the way in, it picked up. And I know that's a long way to get into the book, to wait for something to pick up and get better, but the twists and turns that came with it, and, you know, things just started to come together a little bit better. So for those reasons, I give it like a solid like 3.25. I don't want to give it a 3-star, but a 3.5 just seems like too much. So 3.25. I feel like the ending redeemed it. Like the whole like second half of the book redeemed it. The twists and turns. There's a twist that's like 50% of the way into the book that I was expecting. It seemed very obvious. So I was like, okay, I wonder why they did this 50% of the way in. And it makes sense why they did, because there's more events that follow up. I mean, you know, we got another book down on our 2025 reading goals, so I can't really complain. Oh, also, I think I showed you guys, I made the TBR jar. I finally made a TBR jar, and I made it with the little mini books, which I'm so proud of myself. I think they're so cute. They're not perfect, but I kind of like that they're not perfect, because like the edges, since the edges of the books, the mini books, aren't like super smooth, it almost gives the look of like actual pages. Like, I don't have a book with me to show you guys, but you know how like sometimes on the side of a book, like you can see like the ridges and the lines on the, because of the paper, because of the pages. The mini book gives that vibe to me, so I like it for me. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to do a TBR jar pull for all of these next books that we're going to be reading. We're going to let the TBR jar pick what I read next, since I keep picking up books and then stopping and switching to a whole random book like Magnolia Parks. I still haven't read it, y'all. Still haven't finished it. I think I'm like 80 something pages in. This is gonna be like my 5th or 6th time picking it up. Like, it's really bad, but we're gonna let the TBR jar pick, and whatever it picks I have to read. I can't pick up any other book from my TBR, my physical TBR, until I read that book. So hopefully this doesn't slow me down too much, but I think it'll be better that way. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching up until this point, I love you so very much, and I want to be your best friend. So subscribe, comment, we can have a little chit chat. And also in the next video, I might add more books to my TBR. I know that's probably not something that I should do. I know that's backtracking. But at the same time, when you think about it, 31 books really isn't that much on a physical TBR, because some people have hundreds. And I'm still fairly new to this book game, so I'm not there yet. But, you know, 31 books isn't a lot. So if we just add like 2 books, that's nothing, right? So anyway, we'll see. You guys stay tuned for the next video, probably in like a week or so. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you all.